Suit up, pilots. We got another unboxing. Normally, that's not my intro, but we're going to go with it regardless. Kind of like what I said in the prior video, this is box 2 of a 4-part series of unboxing the Gundam beta box. I was able to secure 4 of these bad boys. And yeah, so let's just get into it. We're going to take the sleeve off because, again, can't really see all the pretty details when it's white on white, but very, very cool sleeve. Big fan. Very pretty. Contents of the box on the back. Maybe this time I'll actually go through that because I didn't in the first one. Let's look at it. Contents. 24 commons. Contents. 16 booster packs. 9 cards per pack. 1 legend rare. 1 card set. 2 rule play sheets. Dice damage counter 6. All right. Big fan. Big fan. Said it once before, I'll say it again. This box, very, very nice, very pretty, very hefty, not a flimsy cardboard design by any means. I kind of gave an ode to it previously, but there's been a lot of people that found a way of 3D printing, like a nice little shell that goes in here that we can kind of use this as a deck box because it is that nice. First thing we're greeted with when we open the top is the topper. The topper is one of the LR cards, the LR rarity. I'm not going to unbox this one or rip it open, but you just get it. It's stuck to this little panel. Really cool art and design. Big fan of it. Guaranteed that when you get a beta box. 2 play sheets. Card layout, play sheets, the works. Not opening these, but very, very cool that they are included. A nifty cutout thing, I don't know, like wax paper that just has some of this stuff. So pretty cool. Separator. Gonna get to those dice. These dice are so sick. I'm like really hyped to put this in a deck box of mine and like bring this to locals. I think this is so cool. Prior game I was mainly playing before, if you know, probably already know, is Battle Spirit Saga. I know it's dead, let it die, Zeke. I get it, all you naysayers. But it was really cool. I did like the currency system in that. I did like playing with the cores. So the fact I get to, you know, pedal some dice and kind of get all handsy with it. Pretty cool. Talked about these dice before. They are like a pearl white as a base. Graphite gray is what you can consider that color, since it's really hard to kind of pick that up when it's embedded. It is not flat. These are actually indented in, even though the camera might not show that level of detail. And they are very pretty. Got the Gundam logo. Gundam card game logo on the side. I'm gonna put those guys right there. We're gonna get into the resource pack. This is guaranteed cards that you will always get with every beta box. The big thing we're trying to pull here is to see if our resource cards are holographic. That is one of the things you're trying to aim for when you're opening up this part of the unboxing experience. I've had nothing but a fun time with all of this stuff. The first unboxing video, I think like ran like 40-ish minutes or so. I will go a little bit faster. We won't spend as much time on these cards. I'll kind of fan it out as we kind of go through it, but we got Gundam, GM, Amuro Ray, our pilot, our base, excuse me, Gundam Wing. These arts and these panels are so cool. Hiro Yui, big fan. St. Gabriel Institute, Zaku, Strike Gundam. Oh man, trying to hold these is rough. Let me cut this in half for a second or get this out of my hand. Here we go. Strike Dagger. Strike Dagger. Kira. Archangel. Tokens, baby. Let's just get to this stuff. I'm having a hard time being patient. All right. I don't think these are it. These definitely don't feel like it if it is. Maybe EX base. Oh, standard resource, no hollow. Hurts. Oh no. Doesn't hurt. I still get a lot of resource cards to play with, so we're chilling. But just normal resource card, because again, the way this game plays, it's a card-based resource system. Every turn, you get a resource card. unless a card says otherwise, like you're able to ramp yourself or something to that effect. But that is the resource pack. You will get a whole bunch of unit cards, some bases, some pilots, just to make sure you got everything you need so you and a buddy can play. And again, I didn't say this at all in the first unboxing. I'm a bad dude when it comes to giving the right information. But it's a multiplayer game. So, like, you can play 2v2 on this, which is so sick. Shenlong Gundam, white base. I did say, as we go through it in this one, I'm probably going to stop and talk about the cards just a little bit more. This is our rare gun cannon. But again, we're trying to go through these just so I can kind of get through them and catalog what I got. Start making some decks. I got other things to do. And I do all these unboxings in one day. So even though I'm kind of spanning them out for you, it does take a little bit of time. Also, I had a little bit of a snack in between the last one and this one. And I'm kind of like all slow now. I would like to nap, but that's not happening. Oh, let me get the cards up here. What am I doing? 2 boosters in, failing at life. Welcome to the channel. I am RPG Zeke. I feel like I did not say that at all, but it doesn't matter. We can get to the greeting in a minute. We got another LR. This is Wing Gundam. This is the other LR you can also get in the box set. So again, we saw Ailstrike Gundam before. You can see the texture hit on this one. Good deep lines on the outline of the Gundam itself, kind of where you would essentially think it to be penciled in. You notice those bold streaks on the Gundam unit. And then we've got a swooshing effect animating us, kind of getting us to look at the focal point all the way back here as he's boosting forward. So the artwork here is very, very nice. Oh yeah, LRs I put separate because those are going to get sleeved. And if you are hunting beta boxes or whatever the case is, I get it. These things are still kind of hard to come by. Hang in there, pilot. Your mission objective is not complete yet. We're only just beginning. The box set is releasing in July, as well as starter decks and everything else. The beta box is just a mix of things that are coming out in GDO1, which is the first box set in July, as well as starter decks. And there's another color that we haven't even really seen. There's been a few reveals, but we do know the red color is on the way. Citizens Take a Stand is the holo card, the rare, as it were, in that booster. So, if you can, a little bit of patience, save up, get your pre-orders in on your local game store, let them know you're really wanting to play, and I'm sure you can make things work out. And then even then, I'm sure there's probably going to be a supply line issue, so just hang in there. It's going to be a little bit before this product probably takes off, but we kind of all got to go through the groundwork together, and it'll be okay. Heavy arms, first contact. You know, I said I was gonna talk about these cards, man, and I haven't. I'm out here lying. This feels thick. I'm telling you, some of these are not cut exactly like the up. This is thick. This is thicker. I called out a few cards in the first video. This is thicker. I know for a fact. I'm gonna get a scale and we're gonna weigh them, I swear. I'm going crazy. The Witch and the Bride. This is the rare, the holo. A lot of the holos follow the same thing. Whatever they're wanting you to focus on is going to be flat, a matte surface like any other normal trading card, but the background itself appears to be hollow. If it's a mobile suit, typically from what I've seen so far, the lens or the explosions are usually the holographic piece as well. Naval Bombardment, Peaceful. We'll talk about the cards in like a second, right? Let me just flip through these. I'm having a good time. Cheng Wu Fei. All right, Aerial Gundam, baby. All right. That's the rare. That one does have an alt art as well, but not an LR. Interesting. Interesting. Gundam MA form. I don't know if anybody said it because, again, I record this all on the same day, but I did ask if people knew what MA form meant, and to sound off in the comments below if you happen to know. First contact. Yes! Yes! More Sandrock! More! Very, very cool. Talked about it a little bit in the first video as well, but I think where I'm settling is probably doing a green-white deck. Because again, Gundam's whole thing is you can use a solo color, so just like an all-green deck if you really wanted to, but you are maxed out at 2 colors, meaning you can do green-blue, green-white, white-blue, white-green, you know, just in that situation, whatever you want to do or how you want to carry along, but you can't go more than 2 colors. So we're already seeing that some of these cards are going to share keywords. Like, for example, Breach is known to be a thing in green, but in some of the red revealed cards that we've been able to see, Breach exists on one of the red cards. So we know some of the stuff's going to get shared. Hey, look at that. It's the LR. Going to give you a texture hit. Again, deep, bolden lines of the mobile suit itself. The outline, as it were. And then we've got a whole bunch of textures leading into the pull of the beam saber from the backpack. Very, very sick. Ailstrike Gundam. Still no alt arts, you'll know. I'll probably scream like crazy. I'll set up my PayPal account. I'll get ready to sell it. Will it happen? I don't know, probably not. My luck in the last couple unboxings from cases and everything else has not been so great, so we'll see. G-Fighter. God, these cards are so pretty. So good. All right, cool. Looking for more of these because this is a great card in my opinion. Lots of utility. He's got a deploy. He's a blocker. He's a 4/4. He's a big boy. Perfect Strike Gundam. Very, very nice. Oh, I'm so excited to organize all of these and just go stir crazy. I look forward to this. I've got like a big card organizer that I have because I do so many unboxings where I'm like, man, I really gotta sort these faster. All I'm doing tonight, sorting cards. Let's go. Show of Resolve. Gundam Unicorn. Unicorn mode. Rare. Again, hollow. Background's hollow. Suit itself is matte. Visor itself is hollow. Good details on the rare cards. Big fan of the layout. Good job, guys. Whoever designed that. Hats off to you. Gives you the info you need. Doesn't take away from the art style of the card. Looks and feels great. Big fan of whatever cardstock was used on this. I will say there's some card games I have touched, and I'm immediately not wanting to touch them again. And I won't even bother saying their names because they're not on this channel. But I'm just like, nope, I'm good. I don't want anything to do with any of that. Intercept orders, let's go, baby. I think we're hitting that dusk hour. My lighting's getting all weird. I have a window open. Probably not the best when you're recording videos because obviously as the sun changes, so does your lighting. So does your camera trying to focus. Best thing you can do if you want to record videos, get yourself a good camera. Your cell phone camera's fine. That's all I use here. And then control your lighting. Close all the doors, all the windows. Set yourself up for success. Char Zaku 2, still a really pretty card. This card does have an alt art. Haven't seen it, but I am very pleased with the rare. Kind of something I was tipping the hat at earlier is that even though there are alt arts, I'm not, you know, displeased by getting LRs or getting the normal rares. They're all very pretty. Wing Gundam Bird Mode, Gundam MA form, Simultaneous Fire, Razzle, Kalis, Lodo, Overflowing Affection, Citizens Take a Stand. Let's go, dude. Huge. Awesome. Straight Gundam. Piece of Timber. Thoroughly Damaged. Got a Tank. Durabald. That feels thick, dude. I'm telling you, some of these don't have... They are a little bit thicker. Some of these were not the exact same. The Witch and the Bride. Alright, maybe now I'll start reading some cards, because we're making pretty good time on this one. Hawk of Eddieman, main action. He's a command and a pilot. Choose one enemy unit with 3 or less HP. Return it to its owner's hand. Let's go. Wait. Hold on. Choose one. Oh, enemy unit. I thought it was just choose one unit. I was about to pop off. I was like, what? All right. Choose one enemy unit. It gets AP -3 during this turn. Choose one friendly unit with blocker. It gets +3 AP during this turn. Nice. That's a good way of reversing the rolls. Making them slam into you and you take them down potentially. That's kind of cool. Alright, Fomel. Overflowing Affection. Again, one of the cards you really need right now in the current format to draw or just kind of filter through your deck. I like this one a lot more than the other one. This one's draw 1, ditch 1. The other one is just flat out draw 2, but it is a higher level and a higher play cost. So netting the cards I'm sure does help, but Gundam does have a hand size restriction. So after your hand gets so big and you can't have that many cards in hand, there is a ditch period where you have to get rid of cards until you get back to that number. That number, I believe, is 10. I could be wrong. Again, I've only played a couple games and I really haven't sat down with the rulebook all that much. Wanted to wait until I got my boxes before I really started diving into it, but you know, here we are. If you're familiar with any of the other prior Bandai games, Digimon One Piece, Battle Spirits, really anything that they've put out, a lot of the similar keywords are here. They just might be structured a little differently. Like Breach, for example, Piercing from Digimon, something like that. Probably a little bit different. Someone's going to correct me, but similarities are there. I don't think you'd have a hard time playing a current Bandai game and then switching to a different one like Gundam. I feel like they're all pretty straightforward in that regard. All right, last booster. What are we getting? Well, we need an LR because we're short 1. Oh. So you should get 3 LRs in the box plus your topper, so a total of 4. So we should see in here a LR if we are sticking with appropriate ratios. Yep, here it is. Gundam LR normal texture hit for you. Again. Bold lines. Stenciled in. And then a whole bunch of dots in varying sizes all around the back. Good detail on this. Again, this is just the LR, so I'm assuming once these cards are actually out in the wild, that's going to be your playset, what you're looking for. And then you'll probably have your collector pieces, like alt arts. We do not know ratios per box. I've been in a weird situation with some Bandai games where those situations were not always consistent. And I am hoping that they find their consistency with their box sets very early on. Wink, wink. You have a good remedy. You should use something that didn't get to see more releases, because I think the ratios in those boxes were solid. That probably needs to be consistent. All right. That is box 2. Sorry I didn't talk as much. I kind of just wanted to get a decent video out in terms of time. But these were, again, our LRs. We got one of each. These are the 3 you can pull from the beta box experience. Our Gundam, L Strike Gundam, and then Wing Gundam. I'm so excited to play with these guys. All right, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.